Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Souris. Today is Thursday, July the 4th, 2024. My name is Jackie Kirkup. This evening I have with me Brenda Morris, who is part of the Westman Mental Wellness and Suicide Preventative Association. Welcome, Brenda.
Thank you. Thanks for having us once again.
Yes, we've had a chat before here.
Exactly.
But your group is doing some fun and amazing things. So
we are.
Tell us about the recap of the walk.
Well, the annual walk was held, it was the 6th annual actually, held on May 11th, right here in Souris. It was well attended. We had beautiful weather, couldn't ask for anything more. It was well supported once again, both from local community and community surrounding.
Excellent.
Had new people we hadn't seen before, so it's always interesting to get talking to them to see what drew them and what their stories are. You know, just the support that is given at that event is uplifting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have a tally of what the walk might have raised?
I don't have an exact amount. I think we're pretty close to last year. I think we're around the $17,000 again.
Whoa.
Last year it was 18, but this year, I think we still have some money still dribbling in.
Right.
One person, of course, you're more aware of.
Oh, absolutely.
Was Sheila Kirkup. And,
yes.
You know, came on behalf of her 90th birthday. She's come other years too, but had people donate and support her because of her nephew, Chris, who sadly lost his battle with mental wellness last year.
Yes.
So, I mean, Sheila is an amazing, you'd never know she was 90. She is more like 45 and I think Sheila alone, the last I heard, she was around $3,200 that she had collected.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Yes.
I'm just in awe of the woman.
Yeah. You know what? I am too, Brenda. And just as another shout out, Sheila is the producer of all the Spotlight on Souris programs. And so she's the one reaching out to people like yourself to, you know, come and have an interview and, you know, tell us what's going on with your association in the community. And she's just very community oriented and always has been, and just a really kind heart. So she's a pretty special lady.
She is. I agree.
Well, that is an incredible amount of fundraising. That it will help, I know for sure, a lot of the programs that you've been hosting throughout the area.
Sure, it definitely helps, that's for sure.
Yes. So I know there's another event coming up here in July. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, July 20th, we're holding a celebrity ball hockey tournament. It's going to be here in the arena.
Okay.
The arena will be split into 4 play surfaces. And it's a full-day event. It'll start with breakfast in the morning. You know, it'll include lunch. We'll have snacks, beverages throughout the day. We have 2 speakers coming for the day. One is DJ McGrath. He played AAA, Junior A, WHL, and college hockey. And then, you know, with lots of success, but then started the mental health struggles. So he's passionate about sharing his story, and he goes out to schools and communities and speaks about sport and, you know, the mental wellness of it all. So he's going to do 2 presentations that day. One to the younger group, the 7 to 12, and then he'll do one later in the afternoon for the older group, the 13 and up.
Okay.
So it'll be geared more directly for those ages.
Right. So is that the ages of the ball tournament players that you're looking for? Because I understand you still need some teams.
Yes, we do. We do. Before we talk about that we have a second speaker, which is...
I'm sorry. I think I know who it is. So.
I think you do too. We're really, really excited. Braden Pettinger, which is a local gentleman, born and raised in Elgin, attended Souris School, a real athlete and scholar. In a way, played junior hockey. He played with Steinbach. He played with Wayway Wolverines, Portage Terriers. And I can't remember the exact year. I think it was 2018, but I'm not positive of that. went into the boards during a game in Portage and broke his neck and had a spinal cord injury. So he now comes and he talks, again, he's starting to go out to schools and athletic events, talks about his journey from that day and, his 7 months in the hospital and what that looked like, and now his recovery and what he is working on. And, he's studying psychology, and he works part-time for Wheelchair Sports Federation, and most recently, and I'm in such awe, he, for the last 2 years, he has played wheelchair rugby.
I did not know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Oh.
But he talks about, in May, he was part of the national team, and they went to Calgary, I believe it was, for nationals. He lives in Regina, so a team, I don't know if it was all Regina gentlemen, or they might have joined with Manitoba, I'm not sure. But yeah, went out and competed in nationals. So inspiring.
Absolutely inspiring. Yeah. He would be wonderful to also listen to. Yeah. That's great.
I asked him maybe if the rugby team would like to come and play a feature game, but that is asking a bit much.
Maybe. Right now, maybe. Let's get him here to talk, and then maybe you could work on that for the next time. Right. That's really neat.
So the speakers are going to be really engaging and very interesting. Then the kids will have they'll have 3 games of hockey as well. And the celebrities. So we have celebrities. The celebrity portion of this event is anything from your neighbor next door, might be your celebrity, it may be somebody from the NHL. So we have a broad range of people coming. So their job is to be the coaches for each of these teams. So they kind of stick with the team for the day, on the ice with them, working with them on the ice and cheering them on. And most importantly in our minds are in between games, we are going to have a section set up with about 6 to 8 mental health booths. So there'll be fun little games, but each booth will have a different mental health message.
Oh, wow.
So they get the fun part, plus it'll be fun part with the mental wellness part as well. So the event is open to anybody and everybody. Like the community is welcome to come listen to the speaker, come for lunch, whatever.
I was about to ask you that because I'm very interested in hearing the speakers.
Yes. Yeah. So we do have a meeting this coming Monday, so we will probably finalize definite times and whatnot, and more what it'll look like. But we are looking for some more teams. We're really kind of short on teams.
And so how can a person register a team?
We are online. You can go to Westman Wellness and do a registration through there. If that's not something you're comfortable with, you can give Chris Cooling a call. Can't remember his number offhand. Or myself, anybody on the wellness committee.
Okay.
And we can get you registered. And
excellent. And so how many players on a team?
So there are 7 players on a team. Plus the coach. So the cost for the day is $100 per team.
Oh, okay.
So, it's roughly $14 a player. But, it does include your breakfast, your lunch, your beverages, your granola bars, your, snacks throughout the day.
Yeah, so you're getting well looked after for $14.
You are.
Yes.
This is not a fundraiser for us. It's a community event we want to put on. So we do have some very generous sponsors. We have 3 major sponsors right now. So without their help, we couldn't have done this. But, getting speakers here and all the logistics of it, there's going to be a cost.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I heard DJ is maybe spending a night at a local family here that he happens to know. So that was a neat connection that I heard about.
Yes, he played hockey in Red Deer, I believe, with Tanner Butler.
Yeah.
And so when we talked to DJ, he said, I'll just stay we said, do you need a hotel room? I'll just stay at Butler's. So I seen Debbie one day and I said, I hear DJ staying at your place. Oh, I didn't know that. So I let her know he was staying there.
Oh, well, very good. A community, will support him and get him to a place to stay, right?
And Butler's definitely.
Oh, yes. He'll be well looked after there as well. So I just wanted to back to the teams. So the age ranges for the teams.
So there are 4 age groups. So 7 to 9. 10 till 12. 13 to 15, and then 16 and over.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that there's lots of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a 7-year-old on a team with a 9-year-old. So hopefully, you know, we haven't spread it too thin. And hopefully teams kind of, you know, if it's younger ones, they'll put out their younger players. Or
Right.
It's a fun day. It's not
Yes.
meant to be very competitive. And you do not have to be a hockey player to join.
No.
You can be a figure skater, a piano player.
Oh, goodness.
It doesn't matter. You
That's
can
actually
just
a
come.
thing I like to do when back in the day in phys ed was to play ball hockey because,
Yeah.
you know, I could.
Yeah. Well, in our day, we played field hockey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
If does a person do they have to register with a team, or could they register individual and you might be able to place them on a team?
well, we've debated that back and
Okay.
forth. A team would be great, but we definitely don't want to turn anybody back. You know, if they say, oh, me and my buddy want to play, but there's only 2 of us, definitely come. We'll put you
Okay.
on a team. You know, if there's enough, we'll create a team.
Right.
If not, we will definitely put you on other teams.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have to come up with 6 other buddies.
Right. Okay. Okay. Just
Yeah.
good to know. And I didn't mean to necessarily put you on the spot about that
Oh, no,
particular
no,
question.
no,
but
that's good.
That
It's
came to my mind.
Yes. And that's a question we've talked about many times. So
Excellent. Well, this sounds like a wonderful event.
yeah.
You know,
I hope
I'm
so.
just, I'm looking forward to coming down and hearing the speakers and maybe watching a bit of the ball hockey. And
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at the work that your group does.
Yeah. Well, we have lots of help. We have lots of networking and
Yes.
stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's
we do.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So I just was also curious, are you having your annual golf tournament this year?
We are. This will be our 3rd year.
Okay.
And the golf tournament is a fundraiser. So this year we will be holding it on August 10th.
Okay.
Here again at the Souris and Glenwood Golf Course. It was great last year. It was a great facility. Everybody commented on the course. It's so nice. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. We haven't really jumped into that as much. You know, in the next week or 2
Yes.
we will. We've started by sending letters out to previous sponsors
Okay.
and previous players.
Oh, that's
So
a great idea.
We're kind of giving them a couple weeks to have first dibs.
Yes.
And then after that, we'll open it up, and then it'll be first come, first serve.
Oh, excellent. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Well, save the date August 10th, and
Yes.
the community will wait to find out some more information. But I
Exactly.
totally understand you got something else bigger happening right now.
Well,
so
they're fairly close together
yes.
too, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
A busy summer you're having for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes. Are there any other events happening over the summer?
Well, that'll be our 3rd event, the golf tournament, but we also try and do as much else in the community as we can. So we have volunteered, because the firemen are so great and have volunteered every year at our walk. We said, can we help you with anything? They didn't want a financial donation, and we said, we'll help, whatever. So we've agreed to help them with the pancake breakfast next Sunday.
Nice.
So the 14th, I believe
Yes.
it will be,
Yep.
July 14th. It'll be at the fire hall. So yeah, you might see some firemen. Well, you will see the firemen, but you might see some strange faces around, and that'll be us.
You know what? The collaboration amongst different organizations is just so
Exactly.
incredibly heartwarming.
It is.
You know, like I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine,
Yes.
and it's just really amazing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, my entire class reunion is coming for breakfast on
Oh,
Sunday
boy.
morning, so you'll be ready for some
Okay.
grads of 1992 to embark on the breakfast.
Okay.
So be ready, Brenda.
Okay. Well, maybe you can keep those reunion people around and put in a ball hockey team and
Oh.
challenge the class of 69.
Are
maybe.
they putting in a ball hockey
I don't
team?
know. I'm just putting it out there. I know
Okay.
theirs is the weekend before as well,
Yes.
but you never know how many might still be around.
All right, well, something to think about. I'm planning it, Brenda, and you know, it's also challenging
Yes,
too.
for sure, for sure.
Oh, wow. What is things looking like into the fall, winter? Again, that's a ways away yet. I'm sure you and your group would like a little break maybe to enjoy some summer.
Well, we've had a couple weeks off now that we've just kind of had to take. But no, fall is going to be very, very busy once more. We got together in January and kind of did a plan for the year. And then, of course, there's all those extras that get added in throughout the year. But we will, we are actually partnering, we have partnered. With the work we do, we partner with a lot of different associations and groups, and everybody's trying to do the same thing. So a few months back, we partnered with home counseling services out of Brandon. Now, they have offices in Brandon and Oak Lake. And we just clicked. It was just right. So we are going to be working with them, and they're going to be assisting us with the professional side of it, because nobody on the committee is a mental health worker.
Right.
But they're going to help us with that part. But the most exciting part is we have kind of hired them to provide services in rural Westman. You know, schools in particular was our thought, because we were in the schools this past year in Southwest Horizon. So there are counselors and support within the school, but sometimes it might not be quick enough, or, you know, the workers are just spread so thin.
Right.
And sometimes a student doesn't always fit with that particular counselor or whatever.
Yeah.
So in Westman, in order to, say you live in like Melita or Pearson or something, and if you have to drive to Brandon for counseling, that's quite a hike.
That is.
And the waiting lists are outstanding. Like, they're just crazy.
Yes.
So we have hired this counseling agency. So we say, okay, you know, we have a situation in Pearson. You know, we've set up 3 appointments for you, or we'll put them in touch with the people, and they can set up their own times and places and whatnot. But they're willing to travel out into the rural and do some counseling.
Oh my goodness,
for us.
that is amazing.
It is.
Wow.
It is amazing.
Oh my, that brings me a few tears.
Well, you just wait.
Okay.
We also, so that counseling agency so far has, I think, 11 professionals and 3 full-time admin that do all the kind of the behind-the-scenes stuff. But they say, hey, we're willing to hire more. If the need is there, we will service it.
Wow.
So that's good.
Amazing.
A couple of the other connections we have made is with Peer Connections Manitoba. And that is, also with the Mental Health Education Resource Center.
Okay.
Both out of Winnipeg. Have mainly done work in Winnipeg. Last year, Merck kind of spread out into Brandon a little.
Okay.
But they were looking for somebody to partner with in the rural. Somehow, between the counseling agency, Peer Connections, and Merck and us, we connected, and now we're all going to be working together.
Wow.
So with this connection, a big project we have for fall is we want to get into the schools again, provide a mental health e-learning library.
Oh, interesting.
So the professional resources and all that stuff will come from these professionals. The Mental Health Education Resource Center has so much material, and the Peer Connections will do a lot of the IT, the like e-connections for us and that kind of thing. They'll keep everything updated, so you know, a year from now, if things change, or you know, we need to add more resources or change resources, they will be the ones kind of monitoring that.
Wow. Wow.
So we had met with the Souris Elks Lodge and had said that we were wanting to do this project. We have applied for some government funding, but we haven't heard yet. But they got back to us and said, we would like to sponsor for the Souris School.
Oh, Brenda.
So they have committed $5,000 to go towards this project.
Wow.
Which is what we estimated it is going to cost. So, you know, again, there's another community group working together. You know, we can put their name on the library, you know, BPO Elks Library, Mental Health Library. It's just a great collaboration to have.
Absolutely.
So we have talked to the principal at the school, and we're working through some of the, logistics, the details, all the fine print stuff.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to hear back from them probably early in the fall, because if it's a go-ahead, we'd like to be up and going by November.
Wow. Oh, that is amazing.
So another huge project.
That is, very huge. And again, impressive collaboration.
Exactly. Couldn't do it without one another. And so then if we do hear back about a couple of grants we applied for, we will continue to do the other 6 schools in Southwest Horizons. So, having Surf as a model site, they can help us work out the kinks if they're wanting us to come in and do that.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Mental health is certainly, not a new thing.
It isn't.
But it is gaining more, people are gaining more knowledge about it or needing the resources, and it's becoming more talked about. And I know
that's the big thing.
Particular company that I work for, like that is something that's on the forefront of their minds, making sure their employees are, looked after and have, the same types of resources available. So it's not just school age necessarily. It is everyone and anyone. You don't know.
And it's true. We have a couple businesses in town that have approached us, so we're doing some work for them as well. And we're always open to, going into workplaces and doing anything we can. And stuff. So we have a couple of those on the go as well.
Oh my goodness. Well, your group doesn't ever stop, I don't think. And
no.
Listening to you, you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, Brenda.
We are. For our walk, we did end up with probably a couple new members. Maybe don't necessarily want to be part of our board, but want to be a part of our organization. So one was from a community and say, I want to be the voice for my community. And we had done a event in that community that was fabulously run, and we were so excited to have him join our group and help us with his corner of the world.
Right. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting. So, is there anything else? We had a little list here.
There is.
Okay. Well, you got the camera, girl.
You know me. I like to talk.
That's okay.
I get excited, with the work we do, and so encouraging. We're also, we've been talking with Prairie Mountain Health.
Okay.
So this fall, we're wanting to cluster some communities, maybe 3 or maybe 4 communities in Westman. So, it might be Verdon, Reston, Melita, Pearson, or something.
Right.
And we're going to have, Prairie Mountain Health is going to come out and do a 3-hour or 4-hour training session for Safe Talk. So just, with people, give them education on if they come across somebody, or making them feel more comfortable to approach people if they notice something.
Okay.
So we're still working on that and getting communities kind of lined up, but that's still in the starting stage too.
Oh my goodness.
Another one, we got a grant which we applied for in the wintertime, and it was called Do More Ag. And so it is basically the same idea, but it is, this group will pay to put on a mental health first aid course.
Oh, wow.
So it is a course that usually takes over 2 days to complete, like 2 4 5-hour days.
Okay.
But they have condensed it into 1 full day with, a little bit of homework ahead of time. And it's to as many people as we can get out to do the training. Okay. There will be resource, they'll get their books, everything's included, it's a free event. So it's about $275 if you were to sign up and take it on your own. Okay. So we're going to be offering it free of charge.
Oh my goodness.
So it'd be nice to get out people.
Yes.
So we're going to hold it on a Saturday, I believe. Again, it's not confirmed, but we are estimating November 2nd, which is a Saturday. Yeah. So thinking farmers hopefully will be done, and early enough before things get real hectic with Christmas.
Right, yeah. Oh my goodness, another valuable resource that people can take.
Right.
You know, take in and free of charge. Like you just don't hear of things being free anymore. So that is incredible.
It is. It is. We're very fortunate. And
yes. What a powerful message you're delivering.
Yeah. So really the only other thing we have coming up is a men's event. Last year we put on the comedian that came up from Texas.
Oh,
it was a free event at the Legion. So we don't know what we'll do this year for November, but we'll work something in there, I'm sure. And then once we get into January, we start all over again. So we want to ramp right up right away with our seniors events, which we ran this past winter. Yeah. And get going on it early in January and run it for another winter.
Oh, so wow. 2025 already, but that's 6 months away. I can hardly believe it.
I know. And it's on our radar. So
Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And anything else that falls in the meantime.
Just anything, Brenda. I know you. Just anything else.
That's right.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Well, so much incredible work has been going on with this group. I had heard and also read that you had won an award this summer. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I did. I'm very humbled. It was, again, through collaboration with a group we worked with in Neepawa. It was a sober social event for families and children and stuff. So it was a social. Mm-hmm. They have several bands and stuff come, and it's, we have mocktails and, no alcohol. It's alcohol-free. Anyway, unbeknownst to me, I was nominated as a mental health ambassador for the year. And I was informed that I had won.
Oh, wow, Brenda.
So very humbling, but on the other hand, I think the important part of that is seeing the organizations come together, working together, acknowledging the work one another's doing. I couldn't have done what I'm doing if it hadn't been for Kathy.
Yes.
We're partners in crime, I guess.
I was going to say, you're joined at the hip, but amazing friends.
We do everything together.
Yes.
So I left the trophy at her house.
Well, very good. And congratulations to you, and congratulations to Kathy and your entire committee. I know you are humble, and just speaking prior to coming on the camera, it was meant to be shared amongst your group.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Because the group works pretty hard.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wonderful.
And along with every other group that we work with and stuff. So.
Oh, man, you're making great strides in these communities, and people are listening and acting and, reaching out, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, July 20th is the ball hockey tournament.
So
you're still looking for teams?
Yes, we need teams registered as soon as possible. Okay. Hopefully within the next week we're going to finalize things, and if we don't get the more registrations, we may have to shift and do something different for that event. But hopefully if we can get enough teams, even 3 teams in each age group, would be great. They could still do a round robin. And
Oh, well, I sure hope that the teams do come and participate, and again, a great community event.
Yes.
Oh.
And open to the community.
Perfect. So. And so to enter a team, get a hold of Chris Cooling, is that correct?
Chris Cooling, or go on our website, and then you can sign up. There's a registration form there.
Okay. And what's the website address again?
It is westmanwellness.ca.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Yes. Okay, Brenda. Well, this has been lovely to speak with you.
Thank you once again.
Good luck with all of these events this summer. I intend to partake in a few of them. So I will be seeing you again. And again, congratulations on all this work that this committee is doing.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. This has been Spotlight on Souris for Thursday, July the 4th, 2024.